Hello everyone and welcome back to the realism experiment where we use real tractors, we use real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we have a real lot of fun. We're back here for episode 8 on Rusty Acres Farm. I've been a little bit busy. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I hope everyone's doing fine and dandy. I downloaded a few mods, and because of the issues I was having with the hit markers and some of the things, I'm going to fix them off camera. But we went back to the 3-meter seeder, the Amazon. It's in the in-game store. Amazon D830, it's 3 meters. It does not direct drill, and it does not have fertilizer. It only has seed. Now this bad boy here, the Ermo Plow Cultivator. This thing is awesome. I want to show you guys. Okay, so you're going to find this under subsoilers. And you can get a cultivator or a plow. They're both 8405. These are in the in-game mod hub. I will put links in the description. These are awesome. They're both exactly 3 meters. And I've set them up for one to go 3 miles an hour. The plow, they're identical. So what I did is I put a bar on the back of the cultivator so I could tell the difference, because they are literally identical. So let me get you guys up here. We're going to go ahead and start. Now, let me show you where I'm at. We are all the way up here in the corner on field 6. We went ahead in the last episode and we finished plowing and seeding and everything of field 5 over here. Bring that up so you guys can see. I don't need to run over there. Everything is ready to go and it's planted in grass. Now, this little field here, up here in the corner, has some light poles in the middle of it. So they have hit markers on them. So what I've been doing is I'm trying to square it off here so that I can set Walter off to work. Should be able to set him off to finish this right here. So we're going to go back and we're going to do this here. This little mod is nice. A lot of moving parts, a lot of, for a simple mod, I mean, it's a simple, easy mod. I also wanted to take a moment and answer Victor. First of all, how you doing, Vic? I haven't seen or heard from you in a while. I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good buddy of mine from over at G&G Modding. He commented on my, I think I got enough of them here. He commented on my No Man's Land and about the weeds and everything in there, in the bushes. And it's when you're getting ready to mow a field, there's over there, before you plow it in and everything, there's a lot of weeds. So let me get Walter going here. We'll stay with him for just a second, make sure he can make this turn. I cut this off. I did this all off camera. Got it set up where they're pretty square. And if he can make this turn, then we will go get our fertilizer, head back up here, and make our way doing it. Let's see. He should stop right here. Perfect. But yeah, the Black Sheep modding one, I have to go in the XML. But anyways, I wanted to give a shout out to Vic and say, yep, lots and lots of weeds, lots and lots of shrubs in those pre-plowed fields over there. So I had promised everyone that a couple episodes ago that if you make a comment, I will definitely say something about it during the video. So I've decided I'm going to post 2 videos of these of Rusty Acres back to back, and then 1 of No Man's Land, and then 2 of these, and then 1 of No Man's Land. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, it looks to me like he's got this. He's just going to drive through it, which is fine. Not very realistic, but you could drive over. But anyways, so I'd rather not see him doing that. So we are going to go get this fertilizer spreader set up. Where am I at? Oh, I got plenty. me make sure before I go over there. Yep. Now, as you can see, we're getting quite the setup of onions here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. And I think I can fit 8. Yeah, I can fit 8 on there. So when we get to 16, we'll have 2 loads. But I also went ahead and I added water to this because it's water or manure. So now we're at 20%. So apparently if you put water in there, it changes it to manure. If you put manure in there, it just stays manure. So it's water or manure. So whichever way you want to play it. And like I said, it's as realistic as you want to make it. And it's the same sort of setup, as I said before in the last video, as the greenhouses that you would place down and you get so much an hour. It's the same sort of thing. So instead, what they've made these is a little more interactive. They made them to where you can put water or manure in them. And the other ones, the in-game ones, that you have to put manure and water in, but then it just gives you so much an hour. So it's half a dozen one another. I kind of like this one where I can just kind of, whichever one I want to use, water or manure, and then I get my onions out and I have to actually take the pallets. A little more work. And what we decided is with 8 pallets, I get 10,000. So right now I've got almost $20,000 sitting here in money, ready to go. I do have to find a place to store them, though. Anyways. Oh, and I decided to put those there. These are where I'm going to park those. Let's head back up to the field. I've been playing around with looking at... I want to make a John Deere map. I'm thinking about... Let me know in the comments which map, if possible, that we could set up for after when Farming Simulator 22 drops, so that I can just play one single map for Farming Sim 19, and what I'll do is I'll put out a video of Fs19 and then a video of Fs19, at least until Fs19 wears off. Once it wears off, we'll stay with the Fs22. Now, I don't know what's going on here. Why he's driving. He's still plowing. Oh, I didn't know this was here. The interactive doors on this is pretty neat. All right, so we're waiting on him. Do what he's got to do. Is he missing any? He's just missed one little piece in here. I'll take care of that in about 2 seconds. He's looking like here. So let me get him out of here for a second. And I'll go another row up here and see if that helps him. This is going to be our, I think, another grass field. Because the one way up farther is going to be canola. And yes, because this one and field 5 over there adds the same as the other big one. Because I'll show you what I'm going to do. Just do this one last thing and then I'll get him going. I also want to do... no trees in his way, right? I don't know where he's going to go, so let's just... and I hope it kind of stops him. Because right now he's going to the end, so I'm hoping with this... we'll go one more. Like I said, normally we wouldn't do that, but... Actually, I wonder if it'd be better if it just went like this. Let's find out. Let's see what he does here. All right, first of all, buddy. Now we'll keep him going a long way. There, now he should stop. Right there. There. All right. So, let me get you guys up in the air real quick, and I'll show you what I got planned on going here. Like, no, boom, boom, and boom. We haven't flown on this map yet. All right, so this big one here is going to be grass. Now, it's 2.7 acres. But it seems big, though, doesn't it, for only 2 acres? We're going to keep this grass. We've made this grass. So 2.7 and 1.64 is just a little over 5. What I've decided to do is this one, and we are going to combine it with this one to make just about a 6, almost a 7 acre canola field. So this one will be canola combined with this. And I think I'll go through and remove these trees. I don't know. I might keep them for ambiance. There was a couple of trees here that I did remove. And there was a couple of trees around here. I'm trying to get rid of, there's one left. I got to get rid of that. These are all gone. Oh, it wouldn't let me remove them yet because I didn't own the field. I have to still buy the field. But I removed these ones up here. I may or may not remove these ones because it kind of covers the combine, kind of gives it a little ambience. But we can go right around the corner. Gonna plow it in. That's going to be canola. And then this other big one here that we made is a little over 5 acres. It's going to be canola at first. Then we've got grass, grass, and grass. And if I'm not mistaken, I left hay on the field. If I'm not mistaken, I think I can still mow. Oh, and we have grass here too. Potential harvest, 72,000. So that's literally 7 bales of hay I can get off this. That's kind of neat. And then over here, it won't register it, but what I want to check is I have to move my microphone out of the way. Yep. See how it's getting more grass? But what happens in seasons is when you have the option of the grazing mod, they can eat grass or silage, but they'll always eat the higher amount one first. This was at 908 yesterday, so it is going up. So I can actually mow this if I wanted and clean out the grass so they can just continue to eat that. I mean, eventually it gets fed to them anyways. So I may do that. May do that. That'll give me quite a bit of grass off. This field's pretty big. But it's funny how this one says potential harvest 72,000. What's this one over here say? Potential harvest on this one is 56. So realistically, I should be able to get 5 bales off this one on full growth. And right now, it's not even first growth. It might be first growth. And then what's the potential harvest on this one? Not germinated yet, so it's not going to tell me. So that's where we're at. Let me get back to work here. Now he's doing better. Good. Let's see. You can kind of pretend this is a drone and we're peeking on our worker. I was out in my garage the other day working in, we own a drone, and we were monkeying around with it, and my son was playing around with it, and I was taking the shelving down from the garage. We have steel shelves in our garage. We're taking those down, and because I'm adding shelving, and I hear this, and I don't know where it's coming from, and I'm thinking, is that the drone? Nothing. I look over in the corner of my eye, and he's like, excuse me, he's sitting at like my garage like this. It was so funny. I don't have a camera or anything on it. It's just flies. I could never afford one of them. All right, so let's get this off and this off. And I think we'll go back because it's going to be a while. Once I want to get him all done plowing first before we fertilize. Because remember last time we left off where it was like half fertilized and stuff? It's weird. I want to do all one field. But I might get busy on this. Yeah, let's monkey around with this. Really like this little interactive little sprayer. It's kind of neat. I want to see something. Yep. Making sure they have hit markers on them. We're going to go all the way up here now. Let's go right to here. This at least gives me something to do while he's plowing. Still going out in the field. At least he recognized the tree. What if he recognizes me? Oh, it's so funny. It's supposed to be Walter and it's a girl. That's okay. I hope in Fs19 they bring out the... Oops, sorry. How far are you going there, Walter? You don't need any... Don't need that much room to turn around, do you? Doing disadvantaged workers. I hope they fix what I was going to say. Was I hope they fix the AI workers. Sometimes in 17 and 19, you just look at them and you go, what are you doing? That'd be nice when I'll let that field up there grow, and then we'll start putting some hay bales up there, and then I gotta go get some silage bales ready, because we're gonna do hay and silage and then sell the straw. All right, so I'm going to go down here, drive all over my furrows, which I don't like doing. But at least he's doing it correctly. There was a couple of trees here that I removed. I think that might be... Is that going to be it for him, or is he going to do one more? He's going to do one more. Let's head back over to here and check on this pallet. Oh, 875. Let's check on our fertilizer level. In here, 2,000, perfect, or 1,600. 1,600, 2,000, good. Seed 1,676 and 2,100. Okay. That is good. That is good. Oh. Unfortunately, Walter takes like, or Mrs. Walter. I guess you would say Walter must have went to lunch and brought his wife out. Or his girlfriend. I don't judge. I heard the funniest meme the other day. A buddy of mine sent it to me. And it said, I'm not allowed to have a girlfriend. My wife would kill me. I said, yep, that's my wife. Okay. You are done. All right, Mrs. Walter. Or me. Or Walter. Let's get you going here on a upper pass here. All right. Let's make sure you don't miss any. I just like it. It's got moving parts. The dirt texture is about perfect on it. It's about what it would do for a plow. All right. And I can go here and plow here, get this all done. Or fertilize. It's hard sometimes because you do, like, my time lapses are super easy because I can record them any time of the day. Like, these ones here where I come on and I talk and I narrate a little bit. We share the computer. It sits in the dining room, and I let my wife use it all day long for her stuff. And for her, she works on mobile, what do you call it? Work from home. So she does all of her stuff from her work on the computer, and then I use it at night after she goes to bed. And so it works out well. It works out good. But both of us are pretty much understanding about the other one, sharing it. So, but anyways, my time lapses, as soon as she's done with her, and she doesn't use it very long. It's only like a couple hours a day. But once she's done with it, I come on and do my time lapses, and I can put those right on. So I end up getting like a little bit of a head because I can record those, and then I put the little typing stuff at the bottom, and I get them all set up. And, by the afternoon of the same day that we're in, that's already can go right on YouTube. So when I do a time lapse, it helps me to get ahead. Gives my voice a little bit of a rest too, which is kind of neat. But I like these ones. It's like I stated to you guys in the last episode, I'm trying to work on not talking as much instead of rambling. But on the same token, I want to be able to use my expensive mic that I bought. This Shure microphone they're not cheap. And that's just where we're at. So we're already fertilized about a quarter. What does it give me for fertilization? Should be 33%. Yep, perfect. So 33, then we'll lime it, then we'll fertilize it again, which will be 66. Then we'll cultivate it, and we'll fertilize it again. That'll be our 100%, and then we can come and seed it. And even if it doesn't register the last level, and it only gives us 66%, it's only a grass field. So, because if I'm not mistaken, this one over here, this one should be 66. Because I spread manure on this. Yep. Well, this one says, 67% fertilized. Second one up. 33% growth. And I think after today, it'll be 66%. And then we should be able to get some serious grass out of this. Because remember, we only have a side mower, so we don't want grass fields that are 7,000 miles long. But anyways, so before this video ends, let me know in the comments. I'd already asked you guys once, but let me know which map you guys would see, and we'll take a vote. Maybe I'll put it up in the discussion box. And we'll put it up as a vote of what map I can do my John Deere Let's Play on. Preferably an American map. Remember on No Man's Land, I'm using Case. And it doesn't matter if it's a build your own map. I don't want it to be No Man's Land-esque. And I don't want it to be flat map-esque. But I don't mind it being like build your own. But my last couple of maps, to be very honest, I kind of want it set up to where it's the things are established there. Like, to be honest with you, this map really can't support 1,000 cows. Because here's our cow pen here. where my little reticle thingy is here. That's our cow pen. Boom, boom, boom. That holds 500. The other one is down here. Right? Yeah, right here. But it has a sheep farm with it. This also holds 500. This map, I don't think, then again, I've been wrong before. I don't think it would support 1,000 cows. Unless you didn't give them straw, because then you can make every single field grass. And then you would be able to support 1,000. You see what I mean? Because if you try to put, like we've got right now, 7 and 8 are canola, 9 is grass, 7 and 8 is canola, grass for 29. This will be grass, grass, canola, canola. And then I'm going to combine 10 and 11 and make a couple of bigger fields, which are only like 5 acres. They're not really that big. Canola. And then I'll combine 2 and 1 and make those grass. The little dog legs. It's easier to mow those. And 12 will be grass. Because let's face it, you're making about 8 minutes left. I gotta stop at 3. For total mixed rations, you only have to make mix grass and hay. Or hay and silage, I'm sorry. You don't have to put any straw in it. So the only reason that I'm going to use the straw is to sell, to make us money. But I don't foresee this map being too much of an issue with money. A, due to the fact of our onions, and B, due to the fact that our equipment is not that expensive. When you're using smaller equipment, like this sprayer here was only $2,000. And our combine was the most expensive thing. That was like $100,000. Okay, so I'll move over. This will be a good little sized grass field, to be honest with you. Still smaller than... Alright, so let's get him... Is it him this time? Must be Walter's cousin. I don't know why he spins so much. We're going to get him set here, right here. So I got to go head over to back to the farm and shut her down for the night. And then I'll come and I'll work a little bit off camera and try to get as much of this field finished up. And that's about it. I think it's been I cannot believe how fun this series has been. We're in episode 8 already. Absolutely incredible how fast it goes. It's like my No Man's Land is episode like 38. I mean, it's crazy. It's definitely the farthest series I've gone. Because what happens with me is you get going, and all of a sudden you see new maps drop, and you go, oh, I want to try that. You want to try that? I want to try that. And then you're trying it, and then you say, well, let's play on it. Meanwhile, there was a time when I was... I'm using my controller. There was a time when I had like 4 maps that I was doing Let's Plays on. And I realized very quickly that it gets too far in between. So if you're a person that says loves Rusty Acres and loves watching me play the Rusty Acres, when I'm doing 4 Let's Plays, it's 4 days, and you're waiting for that next Let's Play, and it's like too much. So then I cut it down to 2, and I thought, okay, 2. Or I cut it down to 3. Remember, I was doing Upper Lake Farms, I was doing No Man's Land, and I was doing... There was another one for a while there, and I was doing 3. Let's get this out of here, and then we will... I really like how this door stays open. Nice. As my son would say, nice. It's tricky. Because not many people just play like... You know, you look at the big name ones, Dragoman and, you know, Farmer Klein, Raznik. They're even doing 2 and 3. maps. All right, gonna finish this up right here, right now. Let's go on top. I was gonna say, let's go on top of the potato box, but you go in them. That's kind of neat. All right, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 8. We are through. I will come off camera and finish up that field up in the corner. Meanwhile, still collecting onions. I mean, we must be considered an onion farmer at this point. So as usual. Oh, I can jump that. Michael Jordan. Look out for yourselves. Look out for each other. Most importantly, look out for your families. And enjoy, whether it's the night, the weekend, the day, whenever you're watching this, just relax, chill out, and come join Fury Machine on Rusty Acres, the realistic experience. Next episode up will be No Man's Land. Dun, dun, dun. Everybody have a great night, weekend, and day, and I'll catch everybody on the flip side.